I think white people need to know that they're white and say white. I didn't realize how basic it was. I knew when I picked this name that it was going to ruffle some feathers. But if white people don't know they're white and you can't even, I'm sorry. We need to deal in reality. We need to break delusions of, I don't know, like, you're white. White people stuff. In order to see the value of the different experiences, you have to understand that there is value in different experiences. Look at a picture of my life, it's like, okay, that's about, there's a white lady, there's a black guy. You guys don't see that? Of course you do! Like, delusion. We have to separate from the delusion of colorblindness, not the actual visual impairment. But like, if it is an impairment, then like, let's acknowledge that. But if it's not, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. My uncle is colorblind. So, don't be colorblind as a minimum. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to be white out loud, I guess. I don't know. Like, if you can't say white in front of that generalization, you're one, not being accurate, and two, not showing you're a safe person to talk to. I'm not saying you have to change anything, just like notice you're white. And so when you walk into a room, I'm not saying like, black people know you're white. You're not gonna like say something and we're gonna go, unless you're actively trying to. And even when people do and they're like, oh, racist words, racist, N-word, N-word, what even happens to them? They're fine. They get a show. So if you have good intentions, you're fine. Literally nothing happens to you. Nothing happens. People are doing blackface now this year. Online for the public. And so if you think there's some violence awaiting you, you have to call that bluff and ask yourself, where does that come from? Have black people shown to be violent and aggressive as a consequence to white people being ignorant? You know how little time we would have for anything else? Have you lived in this country? We don't got time for that. We just leave you alone. Go away. So try. I don't know. Canceling ain't a thing. It's consequences, and it's just people not wanting you around. So, like, literally, you'll be fine. I need white women to understand that. Like, no matter how much you mess up, whatever you say wrong, or blah, 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 blah. One, if you even know about it, you'll be fine. I'm telling you, you're already doing stuff. There'll be people at work, one, they don't even realize they're touching my hair, right? I can tell they don't realize because when I tell them the story later, they don't hear, like, they don't know I'm talking about something they've done. Yeah. Or you're not doing that. You're saying, hey, girl. Or you're doing something. You never don't know. You only know as you do it and you might hear it, right? But, like, a lot of women, to their face, they still don't know they're the one who touched my hair. I'm not telling them. Even when I did tell them no, they didn't hear it. Like, they literally didn't hear it. They're already asking as they're grabbing, you know? And that's something from a deep epigenetic place. And if you can't acknowledge you're white, then you're not going to acknowledge that there are epigenetics involved and why you feel so entitled. And no one's going to stop that feeling but you, and you have to pause and slow down enough, right? Say white. We have to speak in code. You stop it. Think.